Hello beauties, it's me, your girl Tequila, and welcome to Making You Pretty. And today's tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate to you girls how to make your lace closures look a lot more natural at the base. Okay beauties, now let's get started. These are the things that you guys are going to need. First off, you're going to need your flesh tone wig cap. Secondly, you're going to need your lace glue. I'm actually using the No Mess. And your little brush. You're going to need a pair of scissors. And you're going to need a white sheet of paper. First off, what you would need to do is hopefully, for one, that your lace closures that you're using are going to have like a PU base, which is like a plastic base that actually goes around the edge of your lace closure. But if it doesn't have it, it doesn't really matter, you know. It just makes it a lot easier, just so you can actually trace out your stocking cap when you're actually going to apply it to this. So what you need to do is get your lace closure and you lay it flat. And we're actually using the white piece of paper. That way it just makes it a lot easier for you to actually see what you're doing. So then what you're going to do, you're going to open up your stocking cap paper and take out one of your stocking caps. Like this. Next, what you're going to do, you're going to cut along the side seam of the actual stocking cap. And just make sure that you're cutting like a straight line so you're not botching up your wig cap. You want to cut both sides. And it's actually better to kind of keep it folded on the sides like this, just so you can see better as far as when you're cutting it. Now, depending on the actual size of your closure would determine which angle you will actually place this, because the length closure that I'm actually using is a 3x3. It's 3 inches this way and 3 inches back. So you can actually turn this to the side this way, to where, you know, this would be enough room for it to actually to fit. But if you have a closure that's actually larger than this, then what you would do is you will only, you know, bust one side instead of both sides. So if you have, like, say like a 4x5 or a 5x5, then you would, of course, you know, just bust one side of it open, and then you just lay it flat, just so to make sure that you're actually at least covering the majority of the front half of your lace closure. So next, once you've determined your actual measurements of your stocking cap, you want to measure it out and make sure that you're getting it to actually to fit along at least like the hairline first. Let's go here. So this is good. And you don't, even if you don't actually cover the entire lace, your lace closure is actually fine, because you just want just like mainly just the whole front half of it. So next, what you would do is open up your glue, and then you just want to spread it out evenly along your little PU around the base of your closure. Make sure that you actually kind of work kind of fast. You can actually coat it just a little thick, because you actually wanted your stocking cap and the glue to kind of adhere very well. If you use just a little thin coat, it's not going to saturate the stocking cap. So you want to do it thick enough to where it'll actually saturate it. And actually, once you've done the base, you can actually just apply just a little bit along the hairline. You don't want to put it directly at the hairline, because when you go to glue down your actual lace wig, you don't want it to be extremely too thick and too sticky. So just a little bit behind it. So now once you've actually gotten that in place, then you want to go back and you want to get your stocking cap. You want to stretch it just a little bit and make sure that you actually line it up with the actual hairline. You don't want to go right at the hairline, but just a smudge behind it. And once you place it on to where you want it to go, then you would just start firmly pressing the stocking cap just along the seam of where you actually place your glue. Make sure that you press it down very well around and make sure that it's sticking. And you guys don't want to do this maybe like a day before you actually want to put your closure on, just to make sure that the glue has dried completely. Because if you don't let it dry completely, it's going to come loose. So now actually, once you've actually finished pressing it all together, then what you can do is go back and cut off all your excess stocking cap from around the edge. And this is why I actually like extra PU plastic around the edge of it, because it just makes it a whole lot easier to cut it off, and just so you can actually see what you're doing and actually make it a lot neater versus if you don't have them on there. Just be careful when you're cutting that you don't actually cut the actual lace either. Voila, there you go. So what we've done is created a more natural base to your lace closure. So actually, if you see, I'm going to part this just so you guys can get a better look, a better view of what it would actually look like. Hey beauties, I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial today, and I want you girls to have a happy hair day. Thanks beauties for viewing, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Making You Pretty. Don't forget to check out my blog at www.tressaholics.com. Also, all of the hair closures and hair extensions that I use in all of my hair tutorials can be purchased at www.glamoroushairextensions.com. It has been a pleasure, beauties, and I want you guys to have a happy hair day.